Hey everybody, so it's been a while since I made a video. We've had a lot going on and I've had some editing issues, so I'm going to give an update on the backyard. So we have a lot going on. I have ducks and chickens who are eating all of my stuff, and so I'm having to improvise and put baskets over things and try to put like shovels and just different things because they are eating everything. That black elephant ear that I put out during the winter is doing great right here. These canna lilies, of course, are doing good. The angel trumpet is doing good. All of the tulips have died back. And I put some seed in there. We'll see if it comes up. Some of the seed has not come up because it was old seed. The garden is a mess, but I am just leaving it like this because all of these collards are still going to seed. I've already put some in the greenhouse and dried them. And the beets are going to seed. You see all right there. And then the potatoes are doing well. They were flowering. The Swiss chard is still going good. I've got corn coming up, but it's very sporadic where it did come up and where it didn't come up. So I don't know if something ate it or what, but I'll just let that go. Let these little pieces come up, and then as the collards finish, I'll put more. You see the roosters over there fighting. I've had to break up so many rooster fights here lately. I guess it's springtime and they are just going at each other. But we have all the mustard going to seed. The carrots, they're a biannual, but this one may have been here long enough that it may go to seed. Some of these may go to seed since they were here in the fall too. And then the cauliflower, I'm gonna let it go to seed. And the rest of the stuff I'll just leave and interplant different things. I threw some watermelon seed back here, but I don't see anything coming up quite yet. This is the garden that I said was not as good because it doesn't get a whole lot of sun. It has a lot of shade in the morning because it's shaded right now, and then it gets a lot of shade in the afternoon because of those trees right there. But all of this is comfrey. And I was thinking about it the other day. I don't think I will let it go to seed because from what I've read, comfrey will completely take over. But this is rocket and it's going to seed. There's another name for it. I'll put it on the screen. And then this is the only I think it's the only cabbage. There may be one more cabbage, but it looks like it's trying to redo and go to seed also. And I have sunflowers that have come up, and so I'll let, there's I think 4 of them, and I'll just let those get up and get big. But I'm definitely gardening different. Me and my husband disagree on how we should garden. He wants to till everything up and have beautiful rows, and I'm opposite and want to just interplant everything and just have wild stuff growing in between the quote-unquote good stuff. So we'll see how it goes. He said I can have the garden this year, and then he said that he's gonna take it over next year, and so we'll see what happens there. I hope it produces really well this year. And these are all artichokes that I have started. And they're getting pretty big. So I'm excited to have some of those growing. And let's see what's new. We have the Moringa never did come back, so I just replanted new seeds in there. It's coming up right there, and I've kind of put this in front so that no ducks or chickens will get into it. Here's the base of that other Moringa, and it's gone also, and so I put another seed in here, but I don't see it coming up yet. And this is my lemongrass. I got I think 6 or 7 lemongrass and planted them all around, but I had to put buckets around them because the chickens and the ducks were just completely destroying it. And there is one of the culprits as we speak. That was a chicken, and I've put, you can see, I have these little cages. I think they came with I'm not real sure what they came with, but I saved them, and now I've put them out here because they will eat every seed that I put down. They'll scratch it. So I've put these down to protect the ground while the seed's coming up. And we have all of these lilies. I think they're lilies. So we have all of those, and this is a lemon verbena. Smells amazing. And then over here we have that lemon tree that had all the I mean, you can still see them on the ground, but it did not, none of the lemons survived, not one. So I'm pretty not happy about that. I mean, it did great, but maybe it's missing something else. And the blueberries are doing okay. I think the birds can sit on that thing and peck at them, because I think I had more blueberries than this on there. Got all of my dill going to seed, some more mustard going to seed, and then a lot of this, like this coleus, came back. It didn't come back on the stem. It's called Wizard Sunset Coleus, or that's the kind that was in here. But it's coming up in different spots. Let's see if I can find some more that's coming up. Like that one right there, it's tiny. And then we've got one right there that's coming up, I think. And right there you can see. So right there is one. So I'm just letting all of this go and see what it comes out to be. I do not know what this tree is. Don't have any tags on it, so that'll be a mystery tree. But this is coming back, and I don't have any tags on it, but it looks fern-ish. So my celery's doing really well down here. And these blueberries, I don't know if the birds got them too, but there's very few blueberries on it, and you can see where something's bit it right there. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of, you grow it for a couple years, and I'm not real sure that fruit trees do as well in pots. You know, they may grow a lot of foliage, but not so much fruit. And maybe I need to cut some of the limbs back. Maybe it's focused too much on producing limbs. And I don't know what that is that I have planted in there, but it is coming back, so I'm just letting it work. I think I will take that roly-poly out though, because they will eat the new starts of it. So my garden is looking really good. I had to put, these are actually old oven racks that we had from our oven that we replaced. We just saved the racks just in case, you know, at Thanksgiving you always need an extra rack. And so these are hollyhocks and these are zinnias down here, and I've had to put this up because my ducks were eating it. And then that's a lemon tree, and I put some, I'll put the name on the screen, in there. And then my sage is doing good. All of the gladiolas are looking great. And we have, let me see. I can't remember. It looks like cilantro. So that may be cilantro coming up in there. I actually bought a basil, but when I bought the basil, it had like, I don't know, 5 basils in it. So I split them up. There's one of them right there. And then these cucumbers are doing great. There's my first flower on that cucumber right there. And so that is is it a male or a female? Looks like a male. So this bed has struggled with having things come up in it. I'm guessing because of the new soil, the leaves underneath. So I'm gonna give it till about June, and then I'll give them till about June, and then what I'll do is probably put another layer of soil, you know, on top of it so that it'll have more fertilizer, I suppose. I think I did put some kind of fertilizer in here, but it hadn't helped out a whole lot. I believe this is a mimosa, and I've just let it grow just because nothing else was growing in here. But if it is a mimosa, I will absolutely pull that out. I can't stand mimosa. So they're a pretty tree, but they will spread like crazy. And so I'm not real sure what that one is. It looks like a morning glory. And then of course that looks, I'm not going to pull it up, but it looks like pokeweed. And then I don't know if these are, I think these are marigolds or some kind of flowers. I think I planted these. These may be dahlias. Not real sure. I think I better do more of the labeling. And then we have, I'm really excited about this. This is my 4 o'clocks, and I've had to come through. You can see them. They drop a ton of seeds, and so it was all right here. They were growing, trying to grow. So I will try to give more updates on things that are happening. It's a little hard when you're doing kid things, end of year things, and trying to get all of your garden ready. So I'll update as much as possible. Thank y'all for watching.